We used to do all the fun, sexy things. And then it all set in. Then I'd come to bed with my hair in a top knot. No makeup on this face. My Invisalign clicked in. You do it too. I see it. You do it too. I put those good sweatpants on where the elastic left a long time ago, ladies. I couldn't feel better about myself. And if he didn't make it to bed before the dog, oh well, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Trish Suhr.
Y'all give it up for Lace. Would y'all give it up? How are we doing, y'all?
Yes.
I mean, that was a good one. You gave a lot of mustard over there, whoever you were. My name's Trish. I am originally from Kentucky. Are there any Kentuckians? Yes. Somehow I knew you were my people. Something about you just felt like home, Bubba. What county are you from?
McLean County.
Oh, he's from High Dollar. I'm from Bell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's code for my people are tagged and released into the wild. They study my migration pattern. You know you're from the country when you go home to visit with an iWatch on and somebody in your family asks if they've now put home arrest bracelets on the wrist. Yeah, that's my people, y'all. You're welcome. Yeah. We're a fun bunch. Anybody here, real quick, anybody here raised in the funeral business? Just real quick by round of applause. Okay, well, we might skip those jokes, but my family's in the funeral business in Bell, that's right. Oh, I do see a waiver back there. You are a real funeral person. You know why? Because we know how to silent clap. Good for you, my darling. You understand we also know how to giggle and not pee ourselves in front of something fun. When you're raised in the funeral business, it's a time, y'all. It really is. God bless you. It is a time. And we're also sweet, see, and caring. It's almost like, I'm so sorry for your loss. See? Felt the same. You have talked to McLean County, y'all will have a time. Anyhow. I did move to Atlanta very briefly during the pandemic. I did, y'all. I did. I thought it would be a good idea to move to Atlanta during the pandemic. I went through a divorce. That's always fun. And but the Lord sets you up for success, doesn't he? God will move every mountain. He finalized my divorce December of 2019. Think about that. I could have spent lockdown. God moved that mountain, y'all. That's what he does. He does it. He's good like that. Instead, I decided, because I couldn't afford a house. Well, I live in Los Angeles when the divorce happened. I was like, you know what, where could I move? And I heard it was affordable here in Atlanta. This was before the pandemic, y'all, so I know better, right? I said, I'll buy me a house. In my mind, it was going to be like a Hallmark movie. I'll buy a darling fixer-upper, move to a country town where I don't know anybody. I'll be hanging a lighting fixture and this widowed contractor will come over to help me, and as I'm hanging it up and I can't get it on the hook, I'll fall off the ladder as we do in a Hallmark movie. And I fall and he catches me, and then we sit there and carry on, and he tells me he's got a tween daughter and he's widowed. Because that's what happens in a Hallmark movie. They kill off that spouse, buddy. And then we'd go to a tree farm and have cocoa. That's what I thought would happen when I moved to Atlanta. That is not what happened when I moved to Atlanta. No. I went ahead and just got the house done, sold it, and moved right back to LA. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. But I did. Anybody else during the pandemic, round of applause, anybody else here, anybody else on a very strict bread diet during the pandemic? I gained 45 pounds during the pandemic. I'm not trying to brag. I've now taken it all off. I was on a very strict diet of carbs kill COVID and vitamin V. I drank wine like it was literally Gatorade, okay? I'm not just, you know yourself, you know what I mean? So I was swole like a tick. It's what it was. I'd taken wearing nothing but sweatsuits. It's fine. It was know yourself, right? And then I was like, I took a look in the mirror and I was like, okay, I've got to get this ship right. You know, I got to right this ship. So I did. I got myself together and I lost 45 pounds. So thank you. That was no joke, y'all. Getting off that damn bread. I love a sourdough. I learned to make it during the pandemic. I nursed that starter. Anybody else? The mother culture crazy. Bread women are crazy, and I was one for a minute. I loved it. But now, you know, as women too, anybody else in here trying to figure out what jean we're supposed to be wearing? Anybody co-sign it? Men, y'all just put on your britches. You all dress like garanimals. I love y'all, but you have basically 4 out, match hippo to hippo, line to line. And y'all click out the dirt. Women, we've got it tough. We've got to now switch jeans. What do you mean we can't wear a skinny jean no more? I got to go back to a boot cut? What kind of boot cut? Then they tried to tell us we're going to wear that low mess from the early 2000s. Nay. We ain't going back to that with shadoons hanging over and ever. I want it sucked in. I want a compression britcha. I want it compressed. And ladies, don't ever wear your true size. Wear the size that fits, right? Co-sign it. I'm wearing the size that fits. Everybody goes, you look good, you lost weight. I said, no, I'm wearing 2 sizes too big and I feel fantastic. These are eating britches. Get into it. Then they do this big flare leg, a la the 70s, y'all. Yeah. So suddenly now I look 6 foot. Bring it on. I'm 5'2", honey, and I'm just jacked to Jesus with this leg. It's how the Lord works, you know what I'm screaming.
Hey, you dolls, I'm Trish Suhr. Listen, thank y'all for taking the time to watch my special. I'm gonna squeeze y'all. First question, did y'all get good snacks and did you potty? Third question, would you do your girl a solid? Yeah. Will you like and subscribe my channel, please, so I can keep bringing you more great comedy? That would mean the world to me. And then, I don't know, maybe leave a comment and we could be friends, and I think that'd be super fun. And I don't need any buttholes, so if you're a butthole, just keep it pushing. But do like my friends at Honest Fox Comedy, because they keep bringing you great comedy. And who doesn't love to laugh a little? I know I do. Okay, back to the special. Oh, that's so cute. Where'd you get that? That's darling. I like that on you. Good color.
We got to do all the tricks. I forgot when I flew here. I got here early this morning. I was looking in my bag. I packed like I was a rabid raccoon. Where's I going? I didn't pack a bra, y'all. Does that ever happen to you? Go somewhere and you're like, I've not packed the essentials. Toothbrush is one thing, but I didn't pack a bra. And my Memo called it a bra. Anybody's mama? My mama would always say, getting it on was like wrestling it, so she didn't call it a bra. It was your bra. And I'm going through my bag, and I wore a little sport bra on the plane in case I had to fight anybody, you know, because I think I'm TSA. And I was getting ready, I'm like, I don't have a bra. Y'all, I was getting ready tonight, and I was like, I can go on without one. Who do I think I am? Ladies, co-sign it if you've done it. You're like, they're not that low. They were like fruit roll-ups. I had to run to the Target right quick and just snatch them on up. So y'all welcome. This was a Target special real quick. They was down here. Know yourself, right? Just tell the truth. We're all in it together. Trust me, from life, we ain't getting out alive. This is it, y'all. This is it. Co-sign the crazy if you're here. That's how it is. By a round of applause, how many married people do we have in here tonight? I love that. Okay, by round of applause, how many single people do we have in here tonight? That's the first time in 20 years I have never had a single person woo. They went, ah! Like maybe the person doesn't know they're single. Did you not tell your husband or a spouse? They're like, they don't know yet. It's cool. That's right. Single people are always like, woo! Let me ask this. How many divorced people? Round of applause. Divorced? Oh, well, Marietta's a place to be. This is the demo called Census. Whatever y'all doing to keep it over here, I'm saying. Although this two's, they're giggling too much. Maybe you're on a new date and somebody doesn't even know they're getting divorced from y'all yet, yeah? I love it. It feels like an episode of Dateline. That's fun. No, y'all are precious, and if you're doing whatever you're doing, keep it up. I love it. And married people always do this clap. You ever notice that? It's all that married people do, to put on clean panties and come out tonight. It's hard, right? You've worked all day and somebody goes, let's go out at 7. Doesn't that sound like a prison sentence, y'all? I mean, my husband and I are always ready to take to the bed as soon as the sun goes in. I'm like, are we pioneer people now? What has happened to us? We don't like to take out of the house anymore, and we're a fun bunch, honey. But now we're just like, let's stay home. I'm on my second marriage. Anybody else on a second marriage in here? Woo! Yeah. It's okay. I'm not begging you, first marriage people. Good for y'all that you worked it out. I had a butthole, my first husband. He was more effectively a FIFO. Are there any Ohioans in here? Okay. Well, you might want to keep it. Yeah. Well, in Kentucky, we call Ohioans FIFOs. Effing idiots from Ohio. Now, in Kentucky, we do that on account of they come take our lakes over, you know, and they can't drive for nothing. Y'all know Atlanta. If you ever see an Ohioan on the road, get over. And I signed up for a FIFO. I did. That was my first marriage. He didn't talk. He didn't say nor nothing. He just sat there and stared at things. I had to offload him. I was tickled. Thank God that divorce happened when it did. But in the beginning, y'all remember when you first got married and you were in your wedding bubble? Do y'all remember the wedding bubble when you're like, I just love you so much, you're the greatest, you're the best. Millennials, y'all had hashtags for your weddings. No one can bust this, blah, blah. So, I get it, I appreciate it. I appreciate that love and joy. I loved it. My husband and I, first husband, we'd go out, I would like jack my hair to Jesus, black my eyes out like a raccoon, and we'd hit that Applebee's 2 for $20. Let's go, son. Come on. Y'all remember? Hit that happy hour 2 for $1 skinny margaritas. Yes, I I loved it. We get home, be crazy. It'd be a Tuesday. I'd be like, let's throw the throw pillows. Let's be sexy. We get in bed and get all sweaty. Our bodies would make that like fart on fart noise. You're like, was that me? Was that you? I don't know. We're crazy. Y'all remember the beginning's something different. I used to care what my husband thought I looked like after we had relations. I cared. Like, I'd be like, let me just toss on my hair. Like, I wanted to look like a Victoria's Secret model. What? I messed his hair up, and ladies co-sign this. I would reach back and grab the headboard, and I'd do this like contorted move, and I'd put one leg in the sheet and one leg out to cut your thigh fat. Y'all know the move. You're like, look at me. I'm sleek. And you're holding your breath, and your husband's ran off to the bathroom after the big finish or whatever the heck that is, and I'm laying there like, I am so, and in my mind, I look just like I am so fierce. Awkward as a football bat, honey, laying here. And he comes back in and goes, oh, you want to go again? I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And he comes in, he starts going for the jelly roll. We all know the move. I'm like, no, let's do it from behind. Let's go this way. Because I don't care who you are, when all this is spread out, there's not a trace of hail damage. Am I right? Not a trace. Pro tip, if you're single in here, pro. Keep it straight. It's looking good. That's what it is. But then you're in that marriage for a minute, aren't you? You get in it for a minute. You're in it, you're sitting in it, you're doing time. Hard time. You know, you had the laugh. My first marriage happened in dog years. Yeah. We used to do all the fun, sexy things. And then it all set in. Then I'd come to bed with my hair in a top knot. No makeup on this face. My Invisalign clicked in. You do it too. I see it. You do it too. I put those good sweatpants on where the elastic left a long time ago, ladies. I couldn't feel better about myself. And if he didn't make it to bed before the dog, oh well, son. You missed your window. I've gone overseas since 2005, 16 times to do shows for our troops in Iraq and Afghanistan. I love them. I love them so much. I know they are the reason I get to do such a wackadoodle job, and I'm beyond grateful. And I've worn a burqa. I look like crap in one, okay? So I know I would not be darling in one. So the very first time I went to the Middle East, though, I thought, I want to go over looking like, Marilyn Monroe in the old USO videos. You know what I'm screaming? Like everybody was high-kneeing and waving, and she was like, ah! And all the soldiers were screaming, ah! In my mind, that's what I was going to look like when I got to Afghanistan the first time. It was August, and it was 120 degrees, and that's not a fun number, That was factual. And they opened the door to that plane, honey, and I was like all done up. I had a sundress on, a full beat, y'all, lashes. I was ready. They opened the door to that plane, and I went from Marilyn Monroe to Marilyn Manson. I was so nasty and melted. I looked like hot hell, y'all. I did. In my mind, too, it was going to be sand. Like, it was going to be like Palm Springs. And I was going to wave and y'all, it was more like, it was like giant boulders of kitty litter. And I had a wedge heel on. And I'm like, thank you for your service. Dragging my big bag. I swear. They were like, put your hand, you're going to get a shot. Stop. Oh, I was so ignorant. It was just not my best move. I love our troops. I really do. I'm sick of all the political nightmares, too, going on right now. Everybody divisive. It's a bunch of crap, isn't it? But I feel like I finally figured out the solution. And I don't know why we didn't all come up with this sooner. It's so simple, y'all. There's the simplest solution to unify our country. And I don't know why we didn't just click on this a few minutes ago. We just need Dolly Parton for our president. Who's arguing Dolly? Think about it. I mean, first of all, she's 77 years old. That is younger than the other two options on the table. Okay? She can also string together a whole sentence. And how fun would the State of the Union be? Right? She's like, I know inflation's a lot going on, but y'all should still be prepared for a hard candy Christmas. Right? She's like, no, I always love you, because I know y'all work from 9 to 5. I just love her. I think she's the ultimate solution, because if you don't love Dolly right there, you're un-American. So we know. If you got an issue with Dolly Parton, get out of here. We don't need you. She's the queen of it all. Think about it. She's our version of her. Like royalty. Really. And then they could have G7 summits at Gatlinburg at Dollywood. Wouldn't you love to see Putin at Splash Country? I'm telling y'all, I think I'm on to something, and we all need to investigate this. I don't need a pity clap, but I do need you. If you want to write her into the ballot, I think we all might have something going on. Oh, I love it. I do. What am I going to leave you with? There's so much goodness out here, Joe. So much goodness. Anybody here got a pageant mama? Anybody here got a mama? We know Lace's pageant, but anybody else's parent a pageant parent? Okay, this is going to go over like a fart in church, too. My mom is a former beauty queen. She is, yes. She is no longer at pageant weight. And she refers to herself as a heavy-duty beauty. Okay. There's a lot to love. She knows it. She's magical, and she can still, honey, shake it. But my mom has always been those people real extra. She calls herself HRH, Her Royal Highness. You get it. You got it. And I don't know if anybody else has an extra mama. My mom has always been extra, read all about it. She has. And everything's about her. Why do when you can overdo? It's about her. My birthday is December 30th. Are there any December birthdays in here? Yes! Which birthday? Give me a date. Yeah, oh, see, you've got a woo! Anybody born December 1st to December 20th is still like a festive, like a woo! Yes! Anybody born from the 20th to January 31st, you know it. You get unigifted. Yeah. Y'all know what a unigift is? This is a cautionary tale. Unigifting is happy birthday, Merry Christmas. There you go. Did you hear the mustard on that? There you go. There ain't nothing more hateful than a, here you go, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. My mama has unigifted me my whole life. Right? The heifer gave birth to me. And I was a scheduled cesarean, y'all, for a tax deduction. Who got the short end? So fine enough, I go, okay, fine. So finally this year I cured her of it. My mom's taken to wearing wigs because she's a proper Southern woman, don't want to mess with the hair anymore. She just likes it jacked to Jesus herself. So we buy them for her on the QVC. Fine. She opens up her wig, shakes it out. She goes, oh, that's darling. Snatches her Christmas Day wig off, snatches on new hair, feeling fine. She looked like Ursula the Sea Witch. You know, it was just like fun, a party. And I go, Mom, you look beautiful. Let me take a picture. I sure did. Yeah. Guess what my mom is going to be getting this year on April 12th for her birthday? A picture of herself that she gets to open in a frame. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. It's gonna suck in April, isn't it, Mama? I'll let y'all know how it goes. You gotta cure them of it. My mom's a little much. I will say, anybody else have a mom that's been on a diet pretty much their whole life? Anybody? I've got a mama that's been dieting. You get it, honey. When you've got somebody that's been on a diet, we've been on the diet with her my entire life. If she was on it, we were on it. I was the only kid in elementary school with a thermos full of cabbage soup. Yeah. Nobody tells you that it repeats on you like that. I was tooting my way across dodgeball. She should have told us. My high school years with the Atkins diet, y'all remember that cup of fun? I'd open up my lunch and it would literally be Tupperware full of like, she goes, I made you a very friendly burger, honey. And it would be a bacon bun with ham, with cheese, with meat, with bacon. I was swole like a tick. My entire high school years, I thought I had hypertension. Turns out it was just bacon. So she called me a couple weeks ago and says, hey, I got a new one. We're going to do it together. And I go, okay. She goes, I've been watching How to Live to Be 100 on the Netflix. I said, you have? She goes, yeah. And I've compiled a new way of eating. I said, I'm in, Judy. What are we doing? She goes, well, it's the Asian-inspired one. So I'm thinking, okay, she's watched it. I looked at it. Okinawa, we're eating sweet potatoes and seaweed. Let's go. She goes, no, Patricia. Lord God. That sounds awful. I said, well, Mama, what is it? She goes, well, I'm going to eat everything I've just been eating, but with chopsticks. I said, please tell me you are not doing that in public. She goes, I am at Cracker Barrel right now, and no one's looking at me funny. I'm Trish Suhr, y'all. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Trish Suhr, everybody.